Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another Christmas in July video hosted by our collaboration, I guess, hosted by Dawn H Creates. And there have been some really fabulous, oh man, I just got a lot of ink right there. I always do that. Been some really fabulous cards so far in the first week and second week. We're now on our third week, so I'm excited about that. I'm probably the most excited about this particular week because this is the non-traditional, and that's the theme of it anyway. Let me just ink this up again. Hang on. Ink, 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 ink. I think I need to re-ink my pad soon. So it can be non-traditional in the sense of well, I'm going like a creepy way, creepmas almost with it. But it can be a non-traditional kind of thing in the colors, like say pink or blue, or just, I don't know, some color that's not normally associated with the winter holidays. So, all right, I'm just going to move that over somewhere, maybe there. Okay, so now we're going to get started. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you. I did show you last time. So this stamp is from Lost Coast Designs. Same company I used last time, actually. This is the Goth Designs by Terry Sherman. That section, if you're looking in it. And I don't know if you can see these, but this is a gorgeous image. I have that one with the lady in she's called Wolf Queen, and I kind of want that one too. So that's beautiful with the wolves. I also love the owl. I'm not sure if I have that one, but if not, I do want it. And then there's this one. This one would be really cool for kind of a Christmas winter thing. Mistletoe Goth. And so then we get down to ours, and it's called Skull Christmas. Unmounted $6, on cling vinyl cushion is $8.50, and mounted is $12. So, all right, so I'm just going to slide that out of the way. We're going to slide this out of the way for just a minute, and we're going to start embossing. I just used this little Tim Holtz Sizzix Alterations embossing folder with the poinsettias on there. So we're going to ink this up. And the first thing we're going to use is fired brick. I'm going to get super inky here. And I just want to go all around it. Probably, I don't really need to hit the middle because that's going to be covered up. It's not really going to matter that much. So you can kind of leave the middle blank. But anyway, I've been checking out all the wonderful cards that everybody's been doing, and journals and ornaments and all sorts of things, and I've been really, really inspired, actually. When I first joined this swap, I was, or not swap, I keep calling it swap, collab. I always get nervous joining collabs in general, just because, hang on guys, the phone is ringing. Just a second. See who it is. Alright guys, let's continue. Okay, so I want to darken this red up just a little bit. Alright, so that ought to do it. Okay, so that was fired brick, regular distress ink, and then we're going to go in with some black soot. This is also regular distress ink, and I'm just going to kind of darken the corners just to give it a little hint of, well, darkness. Darkness falls across the land. Anyway, so this is perfect today too, because I'm doing this card a little bit early because I'm going to be gone quite a bit this week, and it's a Monday, and my ghost shows are on, on the Travel Channel. I like to watch A Haunting, so those are on Mondays. So excited. I'd like to just stay home all night tonight and watch those, but I also am going to go have a nice fire with my fiance and just kind of sit out, relax. That's nice too. So, okay. So I went just a little bit more overboard than I planned, but I think it'll be okay. As long as we see the red, like, I'm happy. Okay, so we have this. That could almost be darker. Let's go back in with just a little tiny bit more red. I just want to really, it's almost like I want it to be a blood poinsettia. You guys know I'm cracked, right? So this is just me. Alright. This is definitely my style. I'm excited that not only is all the Christmas stuff out, that's a little overwhelming to me really, but that the some other holiday things like Halloween's out. So I'm excited about that. Alright, so here are the dyes I'm using. This is, I believe, some kind of Tim Holtz dye. This is Memory Box, right? Memory Box. Or does it say Poppy Stamps? Well, the same thing, same company. Anyway, okay, so I'm just going to set this to the side, and we will work on that soon. So now for our coloring, which is probably going to take forever, but we got to get started. Okay. This green, I don't know about that one. It's usually like super, super juicy. So don't know about all that, but maybe it won't be today. I'm glad they're juicy. Like, you know, you don't want old dried out markers, but I don't know. As you guys know, I don't normally do like blending or whatever with Copic markers. I just tend to color with them. I just like them as actual markers. I've tried I don't know, 100 types of markers, maybe not that many, in the, you know, the industry has put out, from Marvy to just random stuff, even, you know, small things like Crayola or whatever. But these are the ones that I like the best, just as a marker. And I mean, I'm glad you can blend and do all that cool stuff, and someday I might learn to do that like a normal person. But I just really like them. I like the tip. Very impressed with this tip. I don't really like the other end, but you know, I would prefer that I could just have 2 of these. And I wonder if I could just buy like a replacement and just put it in the other side. So let me know if you guys have ever done that. I wonder if that's going to be, we're going to make that blood drops. Alright, so I'm just coloring all around that. Is that a leaf? Yep. Alright, then we have some over here. So, how many of you guys use the Ink Road stamps? Have you guys heard of Ink Road? It's a fairly newer company to me. I have several sets, but it's like, you know, you order stuff just because it's cute, but you don't really, I don't know, you don't exactly know about the company, or somehow in your mind relate it to the company. It was just like a really cute stamp. But oh my gosh, I'm so so in love with their stamps right now. They're so funny, and a bunch of them are on back order that I want, but they're kind of more on the naughty side, I guess you could say, as far as what Santa would think. But I really enjoy some of those. If you guys would like to see some of their more risque cards, or some with, you know, some foul language, things like that, please let me know. I don't know what YouTube, I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, should you just put some sort of warning for adult language or something like that on your channel? Like, what do you do there? Because I don't want to offend anybody, or, you know, if sometimes, you know, people watch in different ways, like maybe their child's in the room or something like that, and that would not, you know, be appropriate. So, but I think if I put just, maybe just, I don't know, if you put a warning up at the top, or I don't know. So you guys let me know. And also if you like those stamps, and some of them are just super funny. I know Simon Says carries some, and not so much of the, I think they call them cheeky or something. And sometimes there's even like secret links on their site. They really go above and beyond to, you know, make sure you're not seeing something that you don't want to see, that you are more or less hunting it down. But they're so funny. Oh my gosh, they're so funny. Alright, I'm trying to figure out, I think that's a leaf. Lots and lots of little lines here. I think that might be part of the hand. I don't know. We're just going to make that part a leaf. I think, anyway. But, anyway. Okay, so I think I've hit all the, nope, one little speck of green right there, sneaking in. Alright. I like to do it all while I have one marker out. It just seems to go faster. So I just kind of look for everything I'm going to do red and everything I'm going to do green and whatever. So we're just going to touch up all the little holly berries here. And I hit that one as yellow, but I don't think you can really tell, so it's okay. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm excited that the stores have out Halloween and Christmas stuff. But Halloween is definitely awesome to me. A couple weeks ago, I heard on a video, it was the first, it might have been one of you guys, I don't know. It was like a Tuesday morning haul or shop with me or something, and they were showing like what was at the store. Maybe it was just a shop with me. But I love those because, you know, I don't live super close to a Tuesday morning, and a lot of times mine does not have what other stores have anyway, and that's a bummer. But I like to just see what is a possibility and what might be there. So I've, you know, and I usually do stop in about every time I'm up that way anyway. But it's approximately, I don't know, about an hour and 15 minutes or so from me. So it's not super easy to get to all the time. But I do a lot of business and things in that that area. So that's not too bad. But I just like to see what's going on. Anyway, so on this girl's video, she said code orange, and I never heard that before. I love that. So that's, I guess, like the secret language that when you first spot Halloween stuff out, code orange. I love that. So anyway, I just thought that was cute. Alright, so is anything else? We're going to do some blood drips on the candles, of course. So how long, I guess it just depends on if, you know, how much you color or whatever. Have any of you guys ever replaced your Copics? I'm not sure. I've never, you know, had, I don't color that much or anything, but I've never had one to run out or run low or anything like that yet. I kind of dread that because I don't think I want to replace the nibs and stuff. Is it cheaper, really, to like buy a replacement than a whole new marker anyway? Sometimes it's just cheaper to do, you know, like with the ink pads and stuff, sometimes a whole new pad. But alright, so go in with the light of the winter season. Follow the light. Alright, and I think just to give it a little bit of extra color, I don't really want the candles yellow, but I think that's what they're going to be, because I feel like that stark white is just not working for us. I don't know. And we'll do a little golden bow. I don't know what all that stuff is hanging down. Those can be, the center can be kind of a golden something. I don't know what that is. That's going to be golden. That's a perfect way to color, isn't it? Like, I don't know what that is. It's going to be red or white or whatever. Alright, so that can be red. Let me find a lighter green. Let's go. Nah, that's going to throw it off. You just go back to this green. A little green ornament bulb there. Looks like a cool cat eye or something. And right in the middle is going to be yellow. So what does non-traditional mean to you guys? Alright, so I think the whole skull part is going to be this gray. And then we'll make the hands just a little bit lighter. And I'm not sure if I want the teeth white or gray, but we'll see. It would be more cohesive if it was gray, but it might stand out more if we let it be white. So it looks like it's going to eat you for lunch. Okay. Well, they should be gray because I already covered up one tooth. He can have one gray tooth. I don't think it's going to hurt him. He looks like the type of dude that's not going to mind. I don't know. I almost just want to color them with glossy accents and call it good. But let's leave them until last, and then we will decide. And I definitely probably want to do, probably, that sounds crazy. Probably some blood red fingernail tips there. That would be nice. Color right in the middle. I really want some of those Tim Holtz dies. I cannot stop thinking about them. So what's that right there? I think that's bone. Let's call it that. Okay. So we're going to go with this darker gray. The Chapter 3 release. I know I keep talking about it, but I swear it's on my mind. Oop, oop, oop. That's not the lighter one, is it? Nope. Not bad. Alright. Anyway, his Chapter 3 release, they call it. Ugh. Keep looking. All the cool Halloween stuff. And some really cool wintry Christmas stuff, too. And, but I love how they kind of combine the two. Like, especially when he did the, oh, what do you call that thing? Like the fireplace and the books or whatever. But the books were like from something from the Christmas thing, I believe. Or no, yeah, it was like a Christmas card. I can't remember. Maybe it was a Halloween card, but it brought some of the Christmas spines of the books or something out. I don't know. One of the two. It combined. Okay, we're just going to do some red, blood red nails right there. Alright. Special person, of course, has to get these cards, you know. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is right up my alley, so. Alright, so we're going to just deepen and darken those hollowed out eyes just a bit. Just a little extra black right there. Right along the teeth. I'm almost thinking we're going to make the teeth gray. I just don't know. I think we are. I think we are. We'll just do the lighter gray. I don't know if it's going to be much. You can't really tell much of a difference, but oh well. I feel like yeah, that looks better. That just looks better. Okay. I don't know. Color in that little swirl there. Touch a little there. Mixing a green piece down here, I see. I was going to let that be blood drops, but still not sure I shouldn't. You think we should go over them just a tad and see what we think about that? Just a little bit of blood dripping. Yeah, that's better. Now I wish I would have left them white to do that though, because it kind of darkens them up a little bit with green, but that's okay, I think. Alright, so now, so I don't think we're going to actually do a sentiment on front. I think we're just going to stick to it in the back. So we're going to go ahead and pop this up with some foam mounting tape, I believe. Right about there. But anyway, so back to the Tim's fireplace. I think there is nothing like a fireplace to decorate in a house. Like, I do not have one, and I want one so bad. I've been really, really, really thinking about putting one in. I can't really afford, I don't think. It would make more sense, really, to put in a gas one so that, you know, like it would help out in the winter. I have like a little gas wall heater thing, just if the power goes off or whatever. We don't really have gas heat, we have electric, but we do have that little bit or whatever. And it would probably make more sense to do that, but it would be more expensive running the lines and things like that. And I could just do a big, beautiful fireplace, and it could be electric, and whatever at one end of my living room. And I really, really, really want to do that before the holidays, because there's just nothing like decorate the fireplace, man. I'm telling you. All the best, you know, when you, like, I used to get I can't think of what it's called, but it's like just Martha Stewart, maybe Martha Stewart Living or some kind of Martha Stewart magazine. And I always would drool over her creepy decor. And, all right. So I'll press that in. We're going to go ahead. There's some things I want to add here, but I need to do the inside first. So I think we're just going to do this instead of that. I don't know. I feel like this looks a bit creepier. Alright. And usually when I do something kind of creepy looking, I want almost like a cutesy saying or something that could be either way, like warm winter blessings, or, you know. So we're just going to go with that. Take this tape off. This is my favorite, favorite, favorite tape. I know I've told you guys that a million times. It's the Elizabeth Crafts tape, but I really like it. What's your all's favorite adhesive? Especially something that is super, super sticky. I would be interested in trying something else. Like, I've heard of the red line tape. I've never tried that. And I think whatever the one Viva Las Vegas sells, that's supposed to be really good, but I have not tried it. And it might be the red line. I can't remember. No, maybe it's Wonder Tape, or I don't know. You guys tell me if you know. Okay, so let's put this on the inside. Wow, that is not much room to write there, is it? That's okay. Honestly, I don't like to write much on my cards. I'm not really a writer. That heartfelt stuff, nah, not for me. Okay, so now some of our cutouts we're just going to place here and there. And we'll be able to, I think, maybe not. I glued it too much. Shoot. Alright, so we were going to be able to place it on, like right under, and tuck it right under. That one will work. We'll have to work on those. Okay, so I have some little poinsettia flowers cut out here. Poinsettia, however you say it. I don't know how I want to layer those just yet. I want to do one right at the bottom, like it's kind of falling off, but I definitely do want it layered just for some dimension. But I don't know about these. I feel like it needs some leaves too. The only leaves I have right now are the holly leaves. That doesn't seem like it really fits, but I don't know. Alright, so one there, one there. I guess we'll just stick one over here. Find another big one. Okay. So, but then you can't see my points. So how about up here maybe? Would that be any better? It's like I'm waiting for you guys to answer me. Sorry. Okay. You guys talk to yourself while you're crafting. Maybe that's why I do videos, because I'm talking to myself anyway. Why not, right? Okay. So we might not want that one. That's too big. That's the same one. So let's just try this little branch in another way. So something kind of delicate down here. Maybe just one little tiny baby holly leaf peeking out. No, that's not enough. Alright, so we have some that I've cut 2 little holly leaves. Or, well, I guess they cut themselves, pretty much. No. Alright, guys, so we're going to figure it out, though. So let's cut it right there. And let's see if we can just place that. That will work. That will work. Okay, let's do that. Thank you guys for deciding. Okay. Woo! Don't knock the stuff. Alright, so let's just do that, and then we'll put some little red berries as we go along. Right in there. Uh-oh, do I have that hooked in the tape? Okay. So while it's not super traditional, you know, tree or whatever, it is traditional in the sense of the colors. So, but it's definitely a non-traditional look. Okay. Right in there. Got one more. So I'm looking forward to the last one. I think it's going to be fun to see what everybody creates. I won't talk about it yet and give away our theme or whatever. Whoopsies, I'm getting glue all over the thing. I don't want that glue right there. Ick, 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 ick. Alright, so now all we have left, I just don't know about the 3. But I just don't want to cover up that point. I feel like they should go right there, but I just don't want to cover up the point. So we're just not. And hope that it works out. I try cutting out 2 at a time to like save time. And then some of them now do not have that little tiny bit of etching in there, which I like. So I had to go back and cut them just one at a time so you could actually, you probably can't see it, you know, this close, but oh, goodness. But it's there in person. So, okay. Alright, so let's add these little doodads. And I really do want to add some sparkly stuff because I just like sparkles. But alright, so we might end up twisting them a little. I don't know. These little suckers are hard to hold on to. Just to adjust them a little bit. I don't know if they look better just like that or twist it a little bit. Where's something I can use to twist? Let's just use this ink pen thing here. Just twist a little bit. Nah, I don't know. We'll just leave them the way they are. Some twisty, some not twisty. And I think I need the bright red. I almost think the layer thing makes them look worse. But it's done now, so there we go. Alright, so let's put that over to the side. I can use that piece for something else, I'm sure, again. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add move this old yucky paper I just stamp on kind of a stack of paper. That way, you know, when it gets dirty, I can just move it along. We're going to use these liquid pearls in the color garnet. So let's just squeeze a little out. There we go. Make sure it's started. And I'm just going to do some right there, kind of like the berries. And I can't not get that little point thing. That's just the way it is. So it's just going to have a point. So we might put one berry right there, like it is a berry. It doesn't really have a spot, but that's okay. So one berry right there. Or you could add little golden, I mean not, well, it could be gold, but little red gems or whatever. So there's a berry and there's a berry. I do want to add, I think I do want to add something. Let me grab, hang on one second, guys. Okay. I had not planned on that, but when I start talking about gems, then I think I want to add these little tiny baby little gems just to the center of these thingies, the flowers. I don't think it'll be too overwhelming. I'm not one of those people. It's like, less is more. No, not me. That's not my personality. Alright. Alright, yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright, so guys, here is our little, oh, you know what? No, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay. You guys know we can Stella everything. So we couldn't not Wink a Stella this booger. Oh, yeah, look at that. Comes right alive. Okay. Plus, it's a holiday card. I mean, holiday cards need glitter, right? So, we're just going to go, we're going to go all over everything. Plus, that makes it fast and easy. And interesting. I don't know, somehow I really do think this Wink of Stella is just magical. It truly is. And this is pretty much the only one I like. I do like the silver one as well, but I like this clear glitter one the most. But I have some of the other colors, but I just really don't ever use those. But you could, I mean, I just don't. Because the clear glitter takes care of whatever color, you know, it brings out whatever colors underneath. So I don't know if this makes it harder for you guys to see on camera or not, but in person I feel like it adds a lot to it. So okay, now ta-da! We're done. Alright, so happy Creepmas, happy Christmas, happy whatever you celebrate, have a wonderful Yule. But this is the Christmas in July collab, week 3. So, alright guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.